22. Easy 1-minute habits for minimalism and decluttering your home. Hello and welcome to Timeless Wisdom. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and join our vibrant community of wise, resourceful, older adults who are reclaiming their homes and lives one day at a time. Now, let's address something relatable. Picture this. You're in your favorite chair, the one that fits you perfectly. Sunlight dances on the walls, but your attention is drawn to the clutter around you. Unopened mail, dusty knickknacks, and that chaotic shelf. Familiar, isn't it? As we age, our homes often overflow with memories and belongings we think we might need someday. This clutter not only fills our homes but also burdens our minds, leading to stress and disorganization. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to be this way. What if I told you that you could transform your home and life with just 1 minute at a time? No need for overwhelming plans or lengthy cleaning sessions, just simple, daily habits that make a significant difference. Stick with me, and together we'll explore 22 easy habits that will declutter your space, lighten your load, and restore the joy of living in a home that truly feels like yours. Let's get started. 1. Say no to the good things. Say no to the good things. Let me share a truth I've learned over the years. Clutter doesn't just sneak in, it gets invited. Think about it. How many times have you accepted a free tote bag at the grocery store or brought home a cute coffee mug from a loyalty program thinking, this might come in handy someday? Before you know it, those good things have taken over your shelves, drawers, and cabinets. But here's the lesson. Not every good thing is meant for your home. By politely saying no to items that don't serve a real purpose or bring you genuine joy, you're making a conscious choice to protect your space and your peace of mind. For many of us seniors, we've spent decades gathering memories and treasures, and while that's a beautiful thing, it's easy to let the unnecessary sneak in. Now is the time to prioritize what truly matters. Your home should celebrate you, not be a storage unit for things other people think you need. So the next time someone offers you a freebie, pause and ask yourself, will this bring joy or will it add to the mess? Learning to say no isn't just about decluttering. It's about honoring the space you've worked so hard to create. And trust me, that's a habit worth keeping. 2. Honor your clear zones. Now let's talk about those little spaces in your home that bring you comfort. Maybe it's your favorite armchair by the window where you love to sip your morning coffee, or your bedside table where your glasses and favorite book rest at the end of the day. These are your clear zones, and they deserve to stay that way. Keeping these spaces clutter-free is like tending a small garden. A little effort every day keeps it beautiful, inviting, and functional. When you protect your clear zones, you create tiny pockets of peace in your home. And here's the magic. It inspires you to tackle the next space. One tidy corner leads to a tidy shelf, and before you know it, you're reclaiming more and more of your home. For us seniors, a clear zone is more than just a tidy spot. It's a reminder of progress, a little victory lap that says, I'm taking control. So celebrate it. Protect it. Each time you walk by that clear, uncluttered space, let it motivate you to keep going. Small steps, my friends, lead to big transformations. 3. Master the tiny tasks. Let's be honest, sometimes it's the little things that get the better of us. A dish left in the sink, a wrapper forgotten on the counter, or even a pair of shoes not quite put away. These tiny tasks may seem harmless at first, but over time they pile up and start to feel overwhelming. Sound familiar? Here's the trick. Tackle them right away. That dish in the sink? Wash it. The wrapper on the counter? Toss it in the trash. It only takes a minute, but the impact is huge. By dealing with these small tasks as they appear, you stop them from snowballing into tomorrow's big headache. For many of us seniors, energy and mobility are precious. tackling tiny tasks immediately can keep your space manageable without exhausting yourself. Plus, it feels good. Each little effort adds up, creating a home that's calmer, cleaner, and more enjoyable. Remember, small steps can lead to big changes, and this one is worth mastering. 4. Create a kindness box for donations. Let me ask you something. How many things are you holding on to, just in case? An old jacket you haven't worn in years, a kitchen gadget collecting dust in the cupboard, or books you've already read but can't seem to part with? Sound familiar? Over time, these items can quietly take over our homes. Here's a simple solution. Create a kindness box. Find a sturdy box and place it in an easy-to-access spot, like a corner of your closet or by the garage door. Anytime you come across something you no longer need or use, drop it into the box. Clothes, household items, even that extra set of holiday mugs. Someone else could put them to good use. This habit is a win-win. You'll free up space in your home, making it easier to find and enjoy the things that truly matter, and the best part? You're giving these items a second life, helping others in your community. Decluttering doesn't have to feel like a chore. It can be an act of generosity that leaves you feeling lighter and more fulfilled. Give it a try and watch how quickly your kindness box transforms your space and your spirit. 5. Resist the freebie frenzy. Freebies. Those little gifts we often bring home without a second thought. A calendar from the pharmacy, a tote bag from an event, or a keychain from the bank. They seem harmless at first, right? But before you know it, they start piling up, taking over drawers, shelves, and counters. Here's the thing. Not every freebie deserves a place in your home. If it doesn't spark joy or serve a genuine purpose, it's okay to let it go. Or better yet, don't bring it home in the first place. Saying thanks but no thanks is a powerful way to honour your space. As we get older, our homes should reflect who we are, not what others give us. We've earned the right to be intentional about what we keep. The next time you're offered a freebie, pause and ask yourself, do I truly need this? Will it add value to my life? If the answer is no, let it stay behind. Trust me, your home and your peace of mind will thank you. 6. Give throw blankets a home. Those cozy throw blankets, so inviting on a chilly evening, aren't they? But let's be honest, when they're not in use, they often end up tossed over the couch, piled on a chair, or even draped across the floor. It doesn't take long before that cozy feeling turns into clutter. Here's a simple habit to bring order back. Give your blankets a home. Fold them neatly and store them in a basket, a chest, or on a dedicated shelf. Not only does this instantly tidy up your space, but it also makes those blankets even more special when you pull one out to snuggle up with. And here's a bonus tip. If you find you have more blankets than you really use, consider donating a few. Many community centres or shelters would love to have them, and you'll create more breathing room in your home. It's a win-win. Your space feels lighter and someone else stays warm. Little changes like this go a long way in creating a home that's as functional as it is inviting. 7. The flat surface rule. Let's talk about flat surfaces. Kitchen counters, dining tables, desks. They're like magnets for clutter, aren't they? A few letters from the mail, a set of keys, yesterday's coffee mug. It doesn't take long before these spaces become overrun. But here's the good news. Reclaiming these surfaces is simpler than you think. It takes just 1 minute each day to clear and wipe them down. Put the mail in its proper place, hang the keys, and return that mug to the sink. It's a small effort, but the reward is huge. For those of us who spent decades building a home, seeing these surfaces clean and open brings a sense of calm and accomplishment. Plus, it makes your home feel more spacious and functional. So make this a daily habit. Trust me, the satisfaction of seeing a clean, uncluttered surface is worth every second. Let's keep those magnets for clutter in check. 8. Replace clutter-causing habits. Habits, good or bad, are the backbone of our homes. Think about it. How often have you tossed your coat over a chair, left a snack wrapper on the table, or placed something down with the promise of, "I'll get to it later"? These little actions might not seem like much in the moment, but over time, they create a cluttered environment that's hard to manage. Here's the secret to turning the tide. Replace those clutter-causing habits with mindful ones. For example, instead of leaving things scattered, keep a small bin or basket nearby for quick cleanup. Hang that coat on a hook as soon as you take it off, or make it a point to put trash in the bin immediately. For us seniors, developing habits that promote tidiness is about more than just keeping a clean home. It's about making life simpler and more enjoyable. Small changes can have a big impact. Replace those habits that add to the mess with ones that bring order, and you'll notice how much lighter and more peaceful your home feels. Let's take it one habit at a time. 9. Establish a shoe zone. Shoes, they seem to have a mind of their own, don't they? One pair by the front door, another under the coffee table, and maybe even a stray sneaker in the hallway. Before you know it, they're everywhere. But here's the thing. You can tame this chaos with one simple step. Create a shoe zone. Set up a designated spot near your entryway. It could be a small rack, a basket, or even a simple mat. The key is to make it a habit to place your shoes there as soon as you come home. This keeps them from wandering into every room and piling up in unexpected places. For many of us seniors, it's all about making life easier. Not only does a shoe zone keep your home looking tidier, but it also saves time and effort when you're heading out the door. Imagine knowing exactly where your shoes are every morning. No more searching, no more stress. It's a small change, but trust me, it makes a big difference. Let's give those shoes a proper home. 10. Clean as you cook. Let me ask you something. How do you feel when dinner's ready, but the kitchen looks like a small tornado just blew through? For most of us, cleaning up after a meal isn't exactly our favourite part of the day. But here's a trick I've learned over the years. Clean as you cook. It's simple. While you're waiting for the water to boil or the oven timer to ding, use those moments to wash a cutting board, rinse a bowl, or wipe up a spill. By the time your meal is ready, most of the mess will already be gone. You'll have a clean kitchen and more time to sit back and enjoy your dinner. For us seniors, saving energy is important, and cleaning as you go makes the whole process feel lighter and more manageable. Plus, starting your next meal in a clean kitchen is so much more enjoyable. Give it a try and see how this little habit can make a big difference in your daily routine. 11th, quick pan cleaning. The old leave it to soak trick. We've all been there. You finish cooking, you're ready to enjoy your meal, and the pan goes straight into the sink with a promise to deal with it later. But let me tell you a little secret. Cleaning pans immediately, while they're still warm, is a game changer. Here's why. When the pan is warm, food residue comes off much more easily, and you save yourself from scrubbing later. It takes just a minute, but the payoff is huge. Your sink stays clutter-free, and you're not greeted by a daunting pile of dishes the next time you step into the kitchen. For us seniors, keeping things simple and manageable is key. By tackling that pan right away, you're not only saving effort, but also creating a kitchen that feels clean and ready for whatever comes next. Give it a try. It's one of those small habits that makes life just a little bit easier. Trust me, you'll be glad you did. 12. The magic of family teamwork. Decluttering doesn't have to feel like climbing a mountain all by yourself. Why not make it a family affair? Involving your loved ones, whether it's your kids, grandkids, or even your partner, can turn tidying up into a meaningful and even fun experience. Here's an idea. Make it a game. Challenge the grandkids to see who can find the most items to donate, or set a timer and see how much everyone can tidy up in 5 minutes. It's not just about getting things done faster, It's about sharing moments, teaching younger generations the value of a clutter-free space, and creating new memories together. For us seniors, family time is precious, and working together to create a home that's comfortable and welcoming benefits everyone. Plus, there's something deeply satisfying about knowing you're passing on not just a tidy home, but also good habits that will last a lifetime. So, gather your team and let's tackle the clutter together. 13. Tidy the bathroom counter. Let's talk about the bathroom counter, a small space that can make a big impact on how your day begins and ends. When it's cluttered with toothpaste tubes, hairbrushes and lotions, it can feel chaotic. But when it's tidy and organised, it transforms into a calm, inviting space. The solution is simple. Invest in a caddy, tray or small organiser for your daily essentials. Keep only what you use most often on the counter and find a spot in a drawer or cabinet for the rest. This way, everything has its place and the counter stays neat and clean. For many of us seniors, the bathroom is where we start our day, and creating a serene, uncluttered space makes those routines feel more enjoyable. Imagine how relaxing it would be to brush your teeth or wash your face without having to navigate around clutter. It's a small habit with a big payoff. So why not start tidying up today? You'll love how it makes your mornings and evenings feel just a little bit brighter. 14. A fridge fresh start. Let's take a moment to talk about the fridge, that magical box that keeps our food fresh, but can also become a bit of a mystery zone. Expired leftovers, half-used condiments, and bottles you can't even remember buying. Sound familiar? Here's a habit worth adopting. Take just a few minutes each week to give your fridge a fresh start. Sort through the shelves, toss anything expired or unused, and wipe down any spills. Group similar items together, dairy on one shelf, sauces on another, to make everything easier. To find for us seniors, a tidy fridge isn't just about keeping things clean, it's about making life simpler. No more digging through chaos to find what you need. Plus, a well-organised fridge helps reduce food waste and saves you money. It's a small effort that creates a more efficient and enjoyable kitchen. So, let's make that fridge sparkle and bring some freshness back into your meals. 15. The 1-minute rule. Let me share one of the simplest yet most powerful habits I've learned over the years. The 1-minute rule. It's as easy as this. If a task takes less than a minute, do it right away. Whether it's hanging up your coat, tossing junk mail into the recycling bin, or putting that coffee mug in the dishwasher, these little actions make a big difference. For many of us seniors, energy and time are precious, and small tasks left undone can quickly add up to a bigger mess. By tackling these micro actions immediately, you stop clutter from sneaking in and piling up. It's like cutting weeds in the garden before they have a chance to grow. Not only does this habit keep your home looking tidy, but it also gives you a sense of accomplishment throughout the day. You'll be amazed at how much calmer and more organised your space feels when you practice the 1-minute rule. It's a small change, but trust me, it works wonders. 16. Break down big projects. Have you ever stood in front of a messy garage or an overstuffed closet and thought, where do I even begin? It's easy to feel overwhelmed by big tasks, but here's a secret that's worked for me. Break it down. Start small, one shelf today, one drawer tomorrow. The key is to focus on small, manageable steps. Each little win builds momentum and gives you the confidence to keep going. Before you know it, you'll look back and realise you've made real progress. For us seniors, this approach is especially helpful because it saves energy and makes even the biggest projects feel achievable. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. So take it one step at a time. By breaking down big projects, you'll turn what feels like a mountain into a series of small hills you can easily climb. Let's tackle it together, one piece at a time. 17th Nightly Reset. There's something so comforting about waking up to a clean and tidy home, isn't there? It's like giving yourself a fresh start before the day even begins. That's why I swear by the Nightly Reset. Before heading to bed, spend just a few minutes tidying up. Clear the living room, put away stray items, and wipe down the kitchen counters. Maybe fluff up the pillows on the couch or straighten that cozy blanket we talked about earlier. It doesn't have to be a big effort, just enough to bring order back to your space. For us seniors, mornings can set the tone for the entire day. Waking up to a clutter-free environment gives you a sense of calm and control, and it makes those first moments of the day feel lighter. Trust me, this small habit is like a little gift to your future self. Let's end the day on a high note and wake up ready to embrace whatever comes next. 18. Rest is part of the plan. Now here's a habit that might surprise you. Rest. That's right, rest is just as important to decluttering as any other tip we've talked about. When you're well rested, you can think more clearly and make better decisions about what stays in your home and what goes. We've all been there, trying to tackle a big task when we're tired or overwhelmed. It's hard to focus, and sometimes it feels impossible to part with things. But when you're feeling refreshed, it's easier to let go of what you no longer need and to see your space with new eyes. For us seniors, taking care of our energy levels is key, so don't feel guilty about taking breaks or pacing yourself. Whether it's a good night's sleep or a relaxing moment with a cup of tea, rest is an essential part of this journey. Remember, your home didn't get cluttered overnight, and it doesn't have to be decluttered all at once. Give yourself grace and take it one step, one restful step at a time. 19. Celebrate progress. Let me tell you something important. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a victory. Whether you cleared a single drawer, organized a shelf, or tackled an entire closet, it's progress, and progress deserves to be celebrated. For many of us seniors, it's easy to focus on what's still left to do, but I encourage you to pause and recognize how far you've already come. Think about how good it feels to see a space that's clean, organized, and reflects who you are. Maybe it's a corner of the living room you love again, or a kitchen counter that feels fresh and inviting. This journey isn't just about cleaning, it's about reclaiming your home, and in many ways, your peace of mind. So take a moment to smile at your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. You're creating a space that brings you joy, and that is something truly worth celebrating. Keep going. You're doing amazing. 20. Create a memory corner. Organize sentimental items. For many of us, our homes are filled with memories. Photo albums from family vacations, keepsakes passed down through generations, and gifts from loved ones. These treasures hold immense emotional value, but when they're scattered throughout the house, they can add to the clutter and sometimes even get overlooked. Here's a solution. Dedicate a single shelf, a cabinet, or a corner to what I like to call a memory corner. Take 1 minute a day to organize or display an item there in a meaningful way. Maybe it's an old photo you frame and place on the shelf, or a small keepsake displayed on a tray. By giving these items a special home, you're not just reducing clutter, you're celebrating the stories they carry. For us seniors, these mementos connect us to the past while allowing us to fully enjoy the present. A memory corner keeps sentimental clutter from taking over your space while making your cherished items more visible and meaningful. It's a beautiful way to honor your memories without letting them overwhelm your home. 21st Weekly Light and Air Ritual. Decluttering isn't just about the things we see, it's also about how our spaces feel. That's why I love the Light and Air Ritual. Once a week, take just a minute to open the windows, adjust the curtains, or reposition a lamp to let natural light flow in. Pair this with a spritz of your favorite air freshener or the glow of a candle, and watch how it transforms your space. There's something so refreshing about letting in a breeze or feeling the sunlight brighten a room. It lifts your spirits and makes your home feel alive and welcoming. For us seniors, these little touches do wonders for our well-being, helping us feel more connected to nature and at peace in our surroundings. This ritual doesn't require a lot of effort, but it creates a sense of serenity and renewal. By focusing on the atmosphere of your space, you'll find yourself appreciating your home in a whole new way. It's a small habit with a big impact and one you'll look forward to every week. 22. Keep going. Decluttering isn't something you do once and forget about. It's a journey, a process of creating a home that truly reflects who you are now. Each habit you've learned here, each small step you take, brings you closer to a calmer, more intentional space. For us seniors, life is about embracing the present while cherishing the past, and your home should support that balance. Some days the progress will be small, a drawer cleaned out, or a shelf reorganized. Other days, you might tackle bigger projects. What matters most is that you keep going. Enjoy the process, celebrate the little victories, and remember, the peace and freedom that come with a decluttered home aren't just about the space. It's about how it makes you feel. So, let's keep moving forward, one step at a time. You're creating a home you can truly enjoy, and that's something to be proud of. Let's keep this journey alive. Wrap up? Wrapping it all up, by adopting these simple habits, you're not just decluttering your home, you're creating an environment where you can truly thrive. Each small step, from organizing a memory corner to practicing the 1-minute rule, brings you closer to a space that feels peaceful, welcoming, and uniquely yours. Remember, your home is your sanctuary, a place where you should feel at ease, surrounded by the things that bring you joy and comfort. It's not about perfection. It's about making your space work for you. At this stage of life, you've earned that. Thank you for joining me today on Timeless Wisdom. I hope you found these tips both useful and inspiring. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss our upcoming episodes. Let's continue to create homes that nurture and uplift us. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you next time.